on this trip, I'm driving 8 hours north to the Caribou region in beautiful British Columbia to hunt Ursus americanus, or as we all call him, North American black bear. It's getting towards the end of our spring season, late in June, but I've never been in that area before, never even driven through, so it'll be kind of cool. I'll get to see some new country that I haven't visited before, and see how my skills are at finding and harvesting black bear. My strategy's fairly simple. I mean, I usually just start with driving down some of the old back roads and looking for sign, trying to see where there's animals at. Once I've scouted several different areas to kind of narrow it down where I've seen the most sign, and then get in there and start hiking around and just keep narrowing it down until I find an area that is going to give me the best chance for success. So you could just kind of see it, it's very subtle, but that's what a bear trail looks like. There's lots of tracks on this road, he's been using it quite a bit. Gonna make myself a cheeseburger and continue on scouting. Seen quite a bit of bear sign already, but a lot of this area is pretty tough to hunt. Very, very brushy. The timber and the brush and stuff are quite a bit different than back home, so get figure this stuff out. It's always kind of surprised me the more people don't hunt bear. The meat is absolutely amazing, especially if you're harvesting animals that are like 3 to 5 years old. Bears have a life expectancy of up to 18. Usually around 3 years old, they've got enough meat on them to worthwhile for harvest. But it always surprised me that more people don't hunt. More people just have a bias towards hunting or eating bear meat at all. Maybe more people would hunt bear if they had big old antlers like elk or mule deer. I bet you people would hunt them then. All right, well, I think I'm done. These mosquitoes are killing me. This is the worst I ever remember mosquitoes. Absolutely insane. Insane. There's thousands of them, they just swarm you. Can't even leave the window down in the truck. Got a couple inside. So day 2. Seen about a 300 pounder first thing. Spooked it out of a clear cut this morning. Over here on the checking out a different road. That one got me. There's blood all over inside my thing now. So there's several bears back here, all different sized tracks. Here's one, likely pretty mature one, if you can imagine how firm that mud is, how much of an indent. But there's also other sizes. So there's a lot of different bears hanging out back in here, all different sizes, and old and fresh tracks, which means they're consistent in here. So there's a lynx laying in the middle of the road. He just seen me. I've never seen a mature one. That's cool. So I just hiked in on the old road that you see through this clear cut down below. So this clear cut is a good example of what most of them look like. It's maybe a year or two old, growing up with brush very, very quickly. So what I've seen so far is the brush is about as high as what their back is, so it makes it really hard to see. You gotta try to slow down and glass a little more carefully, although it's quite a challenge. As you can see already, the mosquitoes are insane. So I'm gonna I'm going to just hang it up here for as long as I can tolerate the mosquitoes. Let's go check it out. My first bear this trip. Got him out in this stuff. Worked out well. I spotted him from a ways off. Stalked up on him a bit. I had time to wait for a shot. Had perfect shot placement. I was about 70 yards away with a rest. He just dropped right where he was standing. He was laying on his belly, didn't even tip over. So nice clean kill. Now I get to try to field dress and quarter this thing up with 5 million mosquitoes out here. But pretty excited. Traveled a long way to get a bear and got one. Not leaving much for the birds. Taking everything, keeping the skull, keeping the neck, the ribs, all of it. Just about got everything to the truck. Get these last ones to load up and pack out, and then head home for a celebratory beer. Finally all loaded up and ready to head back to camp. Got a big cooler to put this in. We'll swing by if I'm not too much of a mess and grab some ice and get everything cleaned up and try to get up first thing in the morning, see if we can get our second one.